here's something I like to do with my kids. Let's look at this graduated cylinder, look at this volume of liquid here, and let's look at this volumetric flask. And upon inspection, you wouldn't think that this tower of liquid would fit in that little tiny guy, but let me assure you that it indeed does, and you can watch here. Watch me do this, and we'll pour it in, and let's let her just nicely. So it indeed does fit in there, and it's not obvious, I would say, that that volume is this volume, right? It's not obvious. So that is why I made a little tool to help us see differences in area. This is a volume difference, and they're more dramatic than area differences. But area differences are also a big deal, because when talking to people, they'll say, "Oh, this is an 1/8 inch squared triangular stain or rip or a piece missing or 1/4 inch or how," and they really just don't. They're just not anywhere close to that. So I made a little tool to help me out, and maybe I could show it to you, and you could give me some ideas, and together we can make something that's a tool that we could all appreciate, and I can make it downloadable online, and we can share it, or I can obviously laser cut or 3D print some for people too, if they want, and maybe it'll be fun and useful. But anyway, here's the idea. Take a look at the video, see what you think. Bye. So this tool here has only two functions right now. One is it measures comic book bags and boards for current, regular silver, and golden age bags, and their accompanying boards, which are all about 1/8 of an inch thinner. Of course, there are more sizes, but these are the ones I use the most. And it also has some common shapes and their areas in square inches. Sorry for you folks that are not in the US. And what it does is it helps me to understand and estimate the sizes of things. It's always remarkable how close together an 1/8 inch triangle is to a 1/4 inch square inch triangle to a 1/4 inch square inch triangle, and this is a half, and then the circles and squares, they're very similar, and people have some pretty wild estimates of the differences. I'll show you here how close they are. So if you can see that a little bit, that an 1/8 inch and a 1/4 inch are really similar to my eye, and it's very difficult to estimate. These are common shapes. Of course, no stain or mark is going to be perfectly circular, but it's, you know, if it's fun. So here's how the thing works. Let's say I found this bag, a comic book bag, and I don't know what size it is. I'm trying to sort some. I just line the left edge of this little gizmo up here, and I looked, and this one is, let's see here, to get right on the edge. It is a regular, it says regular size bag. And now I also noticed that there's a lot of variation, subtle variation in bags. So you have to kind of choose the line that's closest. I would say this is what we would call a regular size bag. Let's see this. I have a backing board here. About this board. This one is so I'm going to the bottom here now. This board is a silver. This is a silver age board, so you can look at this spot right there, and I'll hold it up. You can see a little closer what it's doing here. Maybe I should just make a line on this thing instead of that, but you can see that it lines up with the silver there. And, you know, just do a couple more. This was and this right up on the edge here, and this is a current size board, and this one is this bag is a regular silver. I don't know, this one's a little strange. It's right between regular and regular silver. So it's this is 6 3/4, 6 7/8, 7 inches. So it's somewhere between the two. It doesn't fall exactly on either one. It's odd. Here's a couple more. Let's see. This guy here is we have current size, and this one is, what's this guy here? This one is also current size. And while we're sizing stuff up, let's see. I have this Target. Target is about it's about a 1/4 square inch. Now, it doesn't seem like it would be, because you're used to, you know, people have a hard time sort of measuring the eyes, myself included, so it kind of helps me to see that it's somewhere you know, around this second ring here. If I had a square, a perfect square, not a rectangle, I'd say, oh, this one here is, you know, a little bit bigger than that. So anyway, you can kind of use this as a little bit of a tool if you want. I'll make the plans if anybody wants it. I'll make it free and downloadable on my website. But anyway, I also wanted some ideas of what can I put in some of this other empty space. Like, what would people like to see? What are some tools you like to do when you're either grading or repairing comics? What kind of things do you like to see on a little ruler or tool like this that you can have? So anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll make some improvements to it. Take care. See you. Bye.